Greetings friends and enemies, and welcome back to Art by Flan. Today we have another drawing your OCs video. I really liked doing the last one, so I'm probably going to make this a series where I just pick them at random and draw them at random, so I don't really have, like I said, schedule for it. But if you want to submit an OC to potentially be drawn, check out my Instagram, instagram.com/artbyflan, and tag it Draw My OC Flan, and it will be entered, and I may randomly draw your OC one day. We'll have to see. So the first OC is from a very supportive fan of mine, Insane Aberration. They come to my live streams all the time. They always like all my posts on Instagram, and I just really appreciate their support. So I'm drawing their OC, Mel, and they gave me a little description of her, and apparently she is in her early 20s, and she is 1/4 demon, 1/4 angel, and 2/4 human. Her kind is considered a disgrace, and she never got along with the angels in her youth, so a lot of her friends and demons are, a lot of her friends are demons and monsters. She has a tough demeanor and is often seen fighting. She is currently on the run with her best friend from the ADA, which is the Anti-Demon Agency. Mel lost a majority of her demon powers when she was captured, and as such she began learning witchcraft not long after her release. She cares a lot about her friends and goes through a lot to protect her friends and family. So right off the bat, this OC is right up my alley. A curvy lady, witchcraft, lots of dark reds and blacks, and I had to draw her because I just love, like I said, it just rings all of my bells. Like, look at that long flowing hair and tell me that is just not my aesthetic to a T. She gave me several outfits to work with, but I definitely kind of liked this schoolgirl look she had going on in the reference picture, which you can kind of see in the corner in Clip Studio Paint there. So that's the one I picked, and that's the one I went with. I thought she was a really interesting character, and I'd definitely like to know more about her. Like I said, she ticks all my boxes for for OCs, so I definitely had to draw her. I kind of struggled with this one. Like, I couldn't decide on a pose, and then I couldn't, like, get her skirt folds right, and she wanted to fight me pretty hard, but I'm pretty happy with the outcome. I hope I captured her personality correctly. I think she's supposed to have a mole under her eye, and I think I forgot that. But we'll just pretend her hair is covering it because I can't go back and fix it now. The video's already done. But I'm working on the shading here with, like I said in the last video, these OC pieces don't get, I won't say they don't get as much love because I do take time and effort to do them. They just don't get as much final rendering as other pieces, just because I do two pictures, two characters in a video, so it takes up quite a bit of time, and I have to speed up the footage quite a bit to fit both in there. So they're both relatively simple in terms of finishing, but I do want to draw people's OCs, and especially those of people who like to come out and support me quite a lot. So that was the finished picture of Mel. Moving on, we have Chi, aka Okami. Her OC, she's also another big supporter of mine. She's really, really sweet. She comes up to my live stream. She's always hitting up my Instagram with those likes and those comments, and I wanted to draw her a little something as well. So first we're starting off with her character, Fina Walsh. She's 18 years old, and her description says she has blonde, red hair, and green eyes, so I thought more of a strawberry blonde. I hope that's correct. Her reference pictures don't really have her hair in color, so I couldn't reference, so I did my best. She doesn't really show it, according to her bio. She doesn't really show it, but she has an hourglass body. Not skinny, but not exactly fat. And she is from Ireland. She absolutely loves flowers and likes to wear flower crowns and a smile, which I thought was so super sweet. So I kind of made sure those key elements were in there and just sort of went free reign on the outfit. I didn't do like a super complicated pose or anything, so I hope this is okay. The flower crown was fun. More of my non-discrepant flowers. At least they're not blob flowers. They look sort of more flowery than usual, but I do like the way this came out. This one sort of, when I was sketching, I actually sketched this one first, and this one just sort of flowed out of me, and it was really easy to get done, whereas the last one really wanted to fight me. But I think you can sort of see the references I used for eye color and stuff for some of Chi's work of the OC that I'm drawing, and I think she'd be super cute with freckles. Like when I think redheaded Irish people, I think freckles. So I wanted to give her freckles, but that wasn't in her original design. I didn't really want to add anything that wasn't there originally. But I hope this is okay in general. Like I said, her original outfit, her original reference pictures had her in just kind of a t-shirt, but just t-shirts kind of aren't my thing in terms of drawing. Like when I put somebody in clothes, I want to put them in fancy clothes that I don't wear. So that's usually what I end up doing. Again, I hope that's okay, but I'm moving on to the shading now, and I've been fighting with Clip Studio Paint so much just to get this freaking fill tool to work. I'm working on a bigger piece, and I ended up doing the base colors in Photoshop because just the fill tool wanted to fight me at every turn, and it got really frustrating. But I got it worked out for this piece, thank goodness, and that really speeds things up. It's like, listen, I will never stop loving Clip Studio Paint's fill tool. It blows every other one I've ever used out of the water. It's so fantastic. Like, I switched to Clip Studio Paint specifically for the fill tool, and then found out other great things about it later on. So yeah, again, I will sing the praises of Clip Studio Paint for as long as I can. I've had no problems with it whatsoever in the past, I don't know, a couple of months I've been using it. I guess it has been a couple of months, hasn't it? It doesn't feel like it. It feels like I'm still like an entire newbie to it, but I have been using it for a couple of months, and I'm definitely learning a lot. What I really like is their official, like the official Clip Studio Twitter will post like tips and tricks videos done by other people, which I think is really great. I love to watch those. But yeah, I really like the program. I really recommend it for somebody who's wanting to either move away from Photoshop or doesn't use Photoshop or whatever, you know, just wants a sort of a change of pace. But I'm putting on the shading now. Again, these are really simply done. I still try to do my best. It still takes me a couple hours to do each one, but it takes me a couple days to do other pieces versus a couple of hours. So I definitely want to put some love and care into these, but I can't spend weeks and weeks on them, unfortunately. But these people definitely deserve weeks and weeks worth of art, because they're always out here supporting me, always out here doing their best to let me know that my art is something they enjoy. So I want to, that's part of the reason I started doing this Draw Your OCs things, is to give back to those people who really do step it up for me. But here's a finished piece of that. If you like what you see, don't forget to click that like button. You can subscribe for a new video every week. You can check all my other links down in the description below. Special shout out to my patrons over on Patreon, Angel Scribbles and Parzival. You guys are awesome, and you watching this video are also awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.